Hello and welcome to the Seventh Rule with your superstars, Aron Eisenberg, that's Nog from Deep Space Nine, take a bow. We've got TRACEE COCCO, special guest of Star Trek Next Generation, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Star Trek Voyager. She played 640 different aliens. Stay tuned to hear about that. We're also going to talk about Discovery. Cirroc's going to join us a little bit later. We're going to talk about Discovery, and we're going to have a blast. We've got super producer Jarrod Cooper meditating in the corner.
What up?
And I'm Ryan T. Husk. We'll be right back with the Seventh Rule. Welcome back to this really, really pleasant edition of the Seventh Rule. Today we are joined with TRACEE COCCO. We're going to talk about her and Discovery and all kinds of great stuff. But
have you been drugged, Ryan?
Yes. We've got a message from Aron first. Go ahead, Aron.
Hey, message from me. We got to give a shout out to our sponsor, Trinity Comics Convention Services. So Trinity Comics Convention Services attends over 30 comic conventions a year and has private signings with some of the biggest celebrities and comic creators in the world. They offer COAs and certification through CGC and CBCS. Unbelievable. Make sure to visit them online at www.trinity-comics.com.
And what are COAs, you ask? Aron?
What are they, Ryan?
Certificate of Authenticity. Am I right, Jarrod?
That is correct.
What is CGC?
The comics.
We'll be right back on this. Jarrod?
It's comics grading. I don't remember what the second C is, but it's comics grading something. Because the second one is Comic Book Collector Society, and the CGC is comic grading something.
Comics?
Yeah.
Comics grading comics?
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Anyway, there you go.
You guys, we're here with TRACEE COCCO, and we're very pleased to have her here because she has been, what was it, like 3,000 different aliens?
2002.
So go ahead, tell us what you've been in, TRACEE.
Well, I was, you mean like from the beginning?
Yes, please.
Oh, wow. Well, I started out as the Alberto Moose Girl, modeling and doing print work in magazines. And then my first movie was Gross Anatomy with Christine Lottie and Matthew Modine. I play a medical student in there. And then I got on Baywatch when that first started as a lifeguard. And that got canceled. But then in the meantime, I got a little spot on General Hospital playing Marla, the rock and roll hairdresser. And then I was on the Paramount lot doing another 48 hours with Eddie Murphy, doing a stunt in a bar scene, running over a table in pumps and my miniskirt. And somebody from Paramount Star Trek saw me and said, you need to go talk to so-and-so up, you know, in the office. They'd really like your look. So I did. And I went for the audition, and I guess I nailed that. And then they put me in the black and gold color, which I never knew was the best color to be on our show because they control two different things on our ship.
Ooh. What was the audition process like, by the way?
Oh, wow. They had you, they had like four of us come up to this long table, and then they had somebody behind us yell, okay, we're getting hit to the right. Shake, 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 shake. Down to the left. Shake. You remember that, huh, Aron?
No, I didn't have to do that. They didn't ask me to do the shake, shake.
Oh.
No, I didn't have to do the shake, shake, shake.
No, no shaky shake.
No shake. We need that shirt. Shake, shake, shake.
Shake, shake. Yeah. But then, and then one thing led to another, and I started out as an ensign, and then the next time I put on my, you know, outfit, I had 2 pips. So I guess I was a lieutenant.
Promoted.
Yeah.
You got promoted on the show.
Promoted
on the show, and then Mike Riker. Jonathan Franks accidentally gave me my name, and I ran with it and spelled it J-A-E. And
how did he accidentally give you your name?
He was supposed to say do it, Lieutenant JG. And he said, Lieutenant
So your name
J.
was supposed to be da-da-da-da?
Da-da-da-da. Yes. Yeah, so it stuck, and I ran with it. And then the next thing you know, they had me, like, doing all this stuff on the show. Then Michael Westmore gave me my first alien to do, which was an Antikin. And he never had a girl do that before, so he gave me the opportunity to do that one, and I guess he really liked it because he gave me like 14 different other aliens to do on Deep Space Nine and Voyager.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I was in all the movies except for the last one we were in, and I'm flying the ship in Generations, and I don't die. I'm wearing red, and they carry me off, and then Marina crashes the ship.
Marina crashes the ship because you weren't flying it. You know, you weren't in charge.
No, I was not. But yeah, and then now I'm doing. I started the con circuit in 2012, and the way that happened was a agent booker in London had to fill a spot over at London Film and Comic Con, and he went on Facebook and saw my stuff, and he called me and he said, you know what, I'm going to give you a chance. And then thank God for that, because then now I'm doing these a lot and I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, you were Lieutenant J in Next Generation for like dozens of episodes. What is it, like 40 or 30 or something?
Oh, no, I was told over 100.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But here's the question. I mean, I know everybody's probably thinking this, but we're all too afraid to ask it. Have you ever been a Ferengi?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's it. She's in.
I was a Ferengi on Deep Space Nine, and then I was also a Ferengi on the streets of Miami, in character when they flew me out there to do a convention.
What DS9 episode? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Because I didn't meet you on the
Jarrod's
set.
on it.
I don't believe I met you on the set.
No, we never met.
Yeah.
No.
Interesting.
See,
So probably, I'm assuming it was probably like one of the bar scenes, right?
Oh, well, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
See, you missed it, Tracy. You should have been like, yeah, of course we met on the set. Don't you remember? You sat there and talked to me. And
We stole chicken wings from the Voyager set.
No, that was only Cirroc. That wouldn't have worked. That would have worked.
I rubbed those Ferengi ears of yours. You don't remember?
Yeah, well, you know, I don't. You know, we gotta work on that. You know, you gotta work on the lobe rubbing. You know, the umox.
Yes.
We gotta work on the umox, Tracy.
Okay, we will.
Hey, I have a question. In the audition, did you know what you were auditioning for? Meaning, you said several of you went in. So I was curious, when you were told of the audition, what were you told it was going to be? You know what I mean?
I told it was going to be for Star Trek, but I had no idea what I was getting into at that time.
So they didn't say it was like this character or that character, I guess. No?
No, they just said for like regular crew, right?
Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So going for the crew. And how awesome of Jonathan Frakes, huh? How awesome. You know,
I love him. What do they call him? The one take? Yeah.
One take breaks.
Yes, I love it. Yeah. He's very cute.
Is that true? Is that true while you were there? Was it always one take?
One take, because I knew when he would be directing, we'd have a right on day.
Oh, wow. I was 19 take Eisenberg. That's what they would call me.
19 take fake.
Yeah, 19 take Eisenberg.
You know, Tracy, I hope you're not too used to that, because actually we've got Tracy cast in a movie I'm producing. We're shooting next weekend, and our director does not do it in one take.
Okay.
I'll just leave it at that.
Okay,
you know.
So I'll have a long day.
Block off your weekend.
Okay.
He's an awesome director, Russ Emanuel, and he's really good, you know, quite the perfectionist, very creative, but there will not be anything that's done in one take. But we're very happy to have Tracy because she's a super talented actor. Actually, you'll be working with Mr. Armin Shimmerman.
Armin!
Oh my
and
God.
Sean Kenny, who was Captain Pike in the original series.
Oh my.
So look forward to that. And Gary Graham a little later. Gary Graham Soval and
Gary Graham is 4 takes though. 4 takes.
4 takes?
Yeah, only
so
4.
by now by now we've bought Jarrod enough time to get the answer we needed, right?
Well, if you're looking for a Ferengi specifically, that was uncredited because I don't see her credited as Ferengi.
Yeah, I was the most uncredited one there.
I bet.
But there's plenty of Antikins and Koberians and all sorts of.
I was that. I was both Borg drone, regular Borg.
Now, you mentioned that you did Baywatch, right? That you worked on Baywatch, and then Barbed Wire.
Yeah, with Pamela Sue Anderson, we had a fight scene, and they cut it out in the movie. I was so bummed.
Oh,
bastards!
Yeah, you know what? General Hospital did the same thing with my Marla character. You heard me, but you didn't see me, and I told all my family to watch that day, and then it was like, oh, God.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
It is.
Did you ever get at least a copy of the fight scene in Barbed Wire?
No.
Oh, you should have got that. That would have been great.
You know, at the
maybe
time,
they wouldn't give it though.
At the time, Aaron, when I was started all this, I didn't know. Like I was in Demolition Man as a cop in the movie, right? And then I was doing a convention for Mary Howard at Paramount in Anaheim, promoting the Borg pinball game.
Yeah.
Or Star Trek, you know. So I was dressed as a Borg. A guy taps me on the shoulder and says, "Hey, I like your voice. I'm making a Demolition Man pinball game. Would you like to be the computer voice?" And I'm like, okay. Well, at the time, I didn't know what to ask for. So I just, you know, they said, "What do you want?" And I rattled off a number, and they paid me where I could have had half of that, and then they would have given me my own game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you play the game, I'm the voice that talks to you when you play it.
Great. I can't wait to play that game, you know, over and over again and think of
over and over.
Yeah, hear your voice and think of Umax while I'm playing it. Ding, 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 ding. And then, you know, you talk to me and I'm thinking, oh, she gave me Umax on DS9 and I can't remember.
I say, you have one ball left. Yes.
You have one ball left. That's awful. Umax, and then you tell me I have one ball left. It's very uncomfortable right now, Tracy.
I'm very comfortable.
You have one ball left. That's awesome.
So Tracy, I want to know all about these aliens. First of all, I want to know what was just your favorite alien to play out of all of them? I mean, I'm sure you've thought about that and have that asked sometimes, but like, we want to know. I mean, you've played so many different ones. Was there one where it was just more comfortable or more fun, or you like to see the reactions off of people, or is integral to the story?
Well, there's stories for a few of them. I really like the Borg because I was also Alice Craig's stunt double in the movie as a Borg.
Really?
And
wow, that's really cool.
And I played me, so I was like, that was cool. Like when she's coming down from the ceiling, they had me in this contraption and had me doing that. And then when she hooks on, you know, to her body, and then her when her arms are grabbing his legs, those are my arms, like crazy.
Wow.
Stuff.
So you were the Borg Queen stunt double, huh?
Yeah.
That's really cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then when I was in my Antikin wear, I call it wolf. It looks like a wolf dog to me. Well, we took a break, so I'm in that Paramount alleyway. Came out of the stage door, getting air, and who comes out of her trailer is Sharon Stone, right?
Wow.
In my that's how I met her in that outfit. She was just like, wow, fascinated by the whole thing because I had a prosthetic in my mouth, so when I bit down, the snout would, you know, do that. Yeah.
Wow.
But the Borg was pretty cool. There was one that Michael put on me that had the contacts, and I had a forked tongue and a ponytail, and I still don't know the name of that alien, but that one was pretty cool. Yeah. The Ferengis were fun, but you know, I had those teeth in and I couldn't really talk. You know?
Yeah, and you know, those were probably more difficult for you. I'm assuming, were they molded for your mouth, or were they given? Oh, they were molded for your mouth, and it was a struggle because I didn't have a problem with them because they fit, but it did force me to over articulate. And I would think that would probably be an easier costume than some of the other ones you've done that I've seen that are much more detailed, or not detailed, but much more elaborate.
Oh,
and complicated than the Ferengi one. The Ferengi is just a head
It's
and then
just
a nose cheek prosthetic.
Oh
That's
yeah,
it.
the Borg one. I would always have to have wardrobe and makeup go with me to the little girls' room because it's all pieces, and they have to the PAX makeup. You can't smile because it'll crack. There was one I was at Tac Tac that has
a Tac Tac. I don't know that one.
Yeah. Did you pass out Tic Tacs?
Yeah, I did.
Bad joke. Bad joke.
But they don't realize when they do these, the people have to eat or whatever.
Right.
So they literally had to cut it because it had like this thing like this. It's on my website. I have a picture of it. But they literally, you could see their little razor blade cut so I could eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
They do forget stuff like that. And the PAX is the stuff that basically is the makeup that goes on, and it's pretty thick and it stays on, all day, and it takes a lot to take it off. It's not like it easily comes off, but it like gets everywhere. As a Ferengi, and I'm sure as a Borg, you can't do anything without somebody knowing you're there. If there was like orange near the donuts and a lot of them were gone, they knew it was one of us. If it was moon looking or gray, they know it's the Borg. It's Tracee. Get Tracee. We couldn't sneak things like that.
No.
Except I could sneak buffalo wings, and I'm betting you as a Borg could easily sneak powdered donuts.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah.
I did that a lot. I did. And then,
silly stuff. I knew you were a powdered donut girl. I knew it.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
There was another one, a Cobarian, and it had a double nostril nose, and I knew every time they'd call me to do that one, I'd get a sore throat because the nose didn't work, so I'd have to breathe through the mouth, so I'd get a sore throat. So it was like stuff like that, like
Was that your least favorite, Tracee, or did you have one that was a little more nightmarish?
You know what? Remember the Renegades one you had me in? That was crazy.
Well, that was a full head mask. That wasn't even makeup.
And my eyes were my vision was like all weird. And then when I took it off,
I'm with you, Tracee. Those guys in that production company who does Renegades and Cosmos, they don't care. They don't care how their makeup affects our livelihood.
We just figure you don't have to eat for 12 hours, whatever, or poop. We don't care.
I'm like,
we can't even see. We're sitting there for hours staring at nothing while they're shooting all the other scenes because we can't see out of our own, or we see a sliver of life.
Yeah.
A sliver of life.
Like,
I've got a cool BTS video. I've got a cool BTS video of Aron walking into a door.
Oh my god!
And both feet, thunk, thunk, right into the door.
I think I saw.
Did I?
Yeah, it was great. I hope you saw, Tracee. I posted it for the whole world to see, Aron.
I did.
Sorry.
And then remember, you would come up to me in that outfit and you'd go, "How are you doing in there?" And I'm like, "I need air." And then you're like, and then they take off the head, and it was literally like, and I looked like I totally played tennis. I was so ripping that. And then Ryan goes, here's the hose for the air. Just sit in front of that.
Oh, the air conditioning was broken, so we just had these two giant things just blowing, and it was like it was 111 or 110 outside. It was the middle of July.
Yeah.
It was death. I wasn't wearing a mask, and I was hot, so
Tracee's
I survived. Thanks for asking.
Oh, Ryan, you always survive.
Yeah, well, I wasn't wearing a giant mask that I couldn't see out of.
Can I ask Tracee a question? I have something I've been thinking about. Tracee, I think it's really fascinating and amazing how you went from modeling, stunt doubling, to also constantly in makeup and prosthetics. Was there a struggle in you trying to make one or all three of those work more for you, or did you find a lot of success in the sense of making all of those work for you? Does that make sense? Does that question make sense?
Yeah. The model.
That's a great question, but let's take it after the break. Because that one actually sounds like that's going to be a nice long conversation.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a really good one for actors out there to hear. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come right back with the answer to that from the legendary TRACEE COCCO right here on the 7th Rule.